A reward is something. Reward. Though is used when the though. An issue is an important issue. An issue. An audience. Audience. When something is sudden. Sudden. If something is worth. If something is why. Why? To exist. Exist. To determine means table. A passage is a long passage. An amount is how much amount. A competition. Competition. To be upset. Upset. If someone trouble is a problem. Trouble. To demonstrate something.
Illustrate.
To associate means associate. A section is a section. A schedule is a schedule. Blood is the red blood. If something is effective. Effective. If something an athlete athlete. You use within. Within. Friendship is the relation. Friendship. To comfort someone. Comfort. A course is a class. Course. If something is immediate. Immediate. A tour is a tour. Concern is a concern. If something is physical. Physical. To notice something is notice. You use weather. Weather. A policy is a rule. Policy. When a thing is appropriate. Appropriate. When someone is cruel. Cruel. To consider something. To drop is to fall. Drop. To drop if you are friend. Friend. To occur. To perform is
Perform.
the coast. Is the coast. A puzzle is puzzle. A nurse is a person. Nurse. If something is common. Common. If something is above. Above. To owe is owe. A laboratory. Laboratory. A feature is an important feature. To suppose. Suppose. If something likely. Likely. If something is Argue. A band is a group of band. A member is a person. Member. A member. You use neither. Neither. Safety means safety. To cancel. Cancel. To compare.
Compare.
A creature is any creature. A sight is something. Sight. To describe. Describe. To describe. A bullet is a bullet. A bullet. An operation. Operation. To indicate. Indicate. If something belongs. Belong. To reside. Reside. To reside. A list is a record. List. If something is specific. Specific. If something to shake is to move back. To escape is escape. Progress is the act. To attack. Attack. An advantage. Advantage. Somehow means. Somehow. Injustice is a weapon. Injustice. To sound means. Sound. Point is point. A web is a web. To burn something. Burn. To mention something. Mention. If someone or something famous. Garbage is waste. Garbage. The bottom is the but. A message is a set of words. Message. A critic is someone critic. To advance is to go forward. To advance. A captain is the captain. Different. Describe. Different. A standard. Standard. To regard someone. Regard. A site is a plan. Site. A site is a plan. Behind means behind. A gate is a type of door. Gate. To throw something is throw. To demand something. Demand. An earthquake is a earthquake. Badly means badly. An opportunity. Opportunity. A factory is a building. Factory. To organize. Organize. To swim is swim. To be dead. Dead. Doubt is a feeling of doubt. Doubt is a feeling of
I am done.
trouble is a problem. Trouble. A passage is a long area with walls. Passage. To own something means to have it. Own. To own something. A purpose is the reason that you do something. A purpose to observe something is to watch it. Observe. A pattern is a way in which something is done. Pattern. To comprehend something is to understand. Comprehend. To advertise is to tell people about something on TV. Advertise. To produce something is to make or grow. Produce. To produce an instance is an example of something. Instance. If something is average, it is ethical. Average. If a clerk is a type of worker. Clerk. A ghost is the ghost. A bit is a small amount of bit. To discover something is to find it. Discover. A moment is a second moment. To arrive is to get to or reach somewhere. Arrive. To rush is to go somewhere. Rush. If something is local, it is local. If something is local, it is nearby.
The local market in my neighborhood sells all.
Chart is a list of information. Chart. Hunger is the feeling that you get when you need to eat. Hunger. A concert is an event where you listen to people play. Concert. If something is situated somewhere. Situated. To return is to go back.
Return.
To suppose is to guess. Suppose. Otherwise means different or in another way. Otherwise. Otherwise. To kill someone or something. Kill. A position is the way something is played. Position. If you prefer something, you want it. Prefer. If something is international, it involves international. An island is land in the middle. Island. A hole is an opening. Hole. A staff is a group of people working together. Staff. A poem is a short kind of writing. Poem. A judgment is the ability to form a judgment. Judgment. To be correct is to be right. Correct. If something is extra, it is more than less. Extra. If to hurt, something that hurt. To be wise.
Why?
If something happens suddenly, it happens quickly. Suddenly. A customer is a person who buys something at the store. Customer. If something is regular, it happens often. Regular. If something is regular, to predict something is to say that it will happen.
Predict.
To go across something is to go to the other side. Cross. If there is a lack of something, lack. If there is a lack of something, lack. If people populate an area, populate. If an artist is a person who can, artist. But to climb means to use your hands and go up. Climb. Someone's attitude is the way they feel. Attitude. To stroll means to walk slowly. Stroll. The middle of something is the center or middle. An item is a thing that you buy yourself. Item. The image of something is a picture of it. Image. The image of something is a picture of it. To react is to act in a certain way. React. To arrange things. Arrange. If something is mental, it has to do with something. Mental. The truth is a fact or something that is right. Truth. If you gain something, you get more. To amaze someone. Amaze. A choice in the Injustice. 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 To associate. Associate. To destroy. Destroy. To an emotion. Emotion. To advise someone. Advice. To advise. If someone or something. Loan. Property is something. Property. An event is something. Event. To attend something. Attend. If something happens already. To agree. Agree. To punish. Punish. If something is real. Real. A noise. Noise. A magical. Magical. To enter a place. Enter. To a sign is a notice. Sign. To focus on something. Focus. To announce something. Announce. An article is an article. To damage something. Damage. To imply something. Imply. A storm is storm. To reach. Reach. To a ditch. Ditch. A, an experiment. Experiment. To argue is argue. To harm is hurt or harm. To judge something. If you are black. Black. If to scare someone. Scare. To magic is the power. Magic. If something is normal. Normal. If someone or then. To fail. Fail. To contain something. Contain. An instance. Instance. An officer. Officer. If something is primary. Stairs are the stair. To marry. Marry. To tear something. Tear. To select something.
Select.
To be content. Content. A level is a point. Level. A level. If something is available. Available. To request something. Request. If a person is patient. A field is a field. A project.
Project.
To gather is gather. something is rare. Rare. If something is fresh. Fresh. If laugh is the sound. Laugh. A meal is a time. Meal. A meal. When someone is angry. Angry. To propose something. Propose. To propose something.
Santa Claus proposed.
The weather is the weather. The weather. To roll. Roll. To when someone is calm. A stage is a place.
Stage.
To vote. Vote. To require something.
Require.
To arrive is arrive. To prep something. Prep. A risk is risk. An experience.
Experience.
An experience. An alien. Alien. An if you move forward. Forward. To wait is to not. Several is more. Several. To breathe. Breathe. To follow. Follow. If you talk about something else. If something is bright. Bright. Breakfast is the breakfast. Attention is the new. Attention. To remove something. Remove. To flow is to flow. If something fits. Fit. A neighbor is a person. Neighbor. The ocean is ocean. A prize. Prize. If there is a lack of something. Lack. If there is a lack. A board is a board. A board. Further is used to say something. Further. If people populate. If to step is to walk. Step. Pain is the feeling that pain. Pain is to spread. Spread. A community. Community. A trick is something. To relax is correct. Relax. An effect is a change. Effect. To shoot is to fire. Shoot. A cloud is a cloud. Long ago. Lord. Along means to move. Along. To fix something. Fix. To reach. Reach. To contain something. Contain. To propose something. Propose. To propose something. there is a lack of something. Lack. If people populate. If two things or a yard is the ground. Yard. A tissue is a thought. Tissue. A tissue is a thought. To arrest someone. Arrest. When something is stable. Stable. When something is stable.
The chair is stable.
To convey. Convey. To convey.
That picture of a cat.
A journalist is a person. Journalist. A chain is a series of chain. When people or things are apart. To interfere is interfere. To interfere. If something is on. Architecture is architecture. A minor is a minor. A principle. Principle. A principle. If something is artificial. Artificial. If to wrap. Wrap. To wrap. Excitement means to feel excitement. Excitement means to feel
Did you see the
if something is distinct. If something is distinct. To heal means heal. To heal means dust is very dust. To distinguish. Distinguish. To distinguish. A contest. Contest. A brief is a group of brief. Reputation is reputation. To annoy someone. Somewhat means somewhat. Somewhat means a yard is the ground. Yard. A tissue is a thumb. Issue. To counsel someone. Counsel. To counsel someone. To distinguish. Distinguish. To distinguish. To last. Last. To last. To inherit. Inherit. To inherit. Achieve. Chief. Achieve. A genius is a genius. A matter is the way. Matter. A matter is the way. A legend is a story. Legend. To chat. Chat. Something mouth. Something. Something mouth. Mouth. Something mouth. Vision is the act. Vision. A cage is something. Cage. A cage is something. A roof is the outside. Roof. A colony is a colony. A colony. To congratulate someone. Congratulate. A matter is the way. Matter. A shadow is the shadow. A shortage is a shortage. A shortage is a volcano is a volcano. If someone or something capable. If something is solid. Solid. If something is solid. To deny something. Time. To cooperate. Cooperate. A stop. Stop. A stop. To disturb someone. Disturb. To commit to something. Commit. A substance. Substance. A substance. An exhibit is an exhibit. Delight is a feeling of delight. If something is solid. Solid. To depress someone. Depressed. A tomb is a grave. Tomb. A tomb to aid someone. Aid. To aid. A layer covers. Layer. A wound is a wound. A wound is a stop is a stop. A stop. If something hardly. Hardly. Ruins are old buildings. Ruins. A bath is one. Bath. A bath is one.
After playing
If two things alike. If two things a tomb is a grave. Tomb. If one is senior. Senior. A wound is a wound. Fame is reputation. Fame. To bend is to move. Bend. To bend is to move. A stop is a stop. To hike means to walk. Hike. To if someone or something. Silent. To chew is to move. Chew. To chew. When people are apart. To obey means to follow. Obey. To a chain is a series of chain. To suspect something. Suspect. To suspect. To inherit. Inherit. To inherit. When people are violent. Violent. When a person is disabled. When a person is to possess something. Possess. To bend is to move something. Bend. To permit something. Permit. To architecture is architecture. When something is stable. Stable. If something is bent. Fantastic. If something is bent. To chew is to move. Chew. To monitor people. Monitor. If someone goes. Abroad.
Trường ra là
đến đóng mì ăn đến nữa để ra đóng mì với
nó nồi có gì đâu thương
ăn một gà
gà đâu
gà
Fiction. Fiction. A wheat is a flag. Wheat. A statue is a statue. A flag is a piece of colored cloth. Flag. If a person is
bên này quá tao muốn con mày các bạn chết đâm được ngủ rồi đứng trẻ chơi được qua người hát với thật tỏ
if a person if something is routine. Distinct. A contest. A shortage is a lack of something. Shortage. Excitement means to feel a lot of
về TV rồi đó.
excitement. Excitement. A yard is the ground. Yard. A fiction is a story that is not fiction. Fiction is dust is very dust. To heal means to heal. To consult someone means to consult. To consult someone means if something is artificial. Artificial. To counsel someone. Counsel. To counsel someone. To submit to someone. Submit. To if something is solid, it is made of firm material. Solid. To inspect is to look at something. Inspect. Excitement means to feel. Excitement. Excitement means to feel alive. A tissue is a soft piece of paper. Tissue. Fiction is a story that is fiction. Somewhat means to something like somewhat. Some. A bath is water. Bath. A bath is to lend something.
Ủa, mua mẹ mua mình. Cũng mua mẹ mua mình. Sáng để mẹ mua. Đâu có sáng mẹ mua mì thôi. Không mua mẹ mua rồi. Dạ. Chơi lại. Distinguish. To last. Last. A wound is a wound. A stop is a stop. Something mouth. Mouth. A cheek is the cheek. A manner is the way. Manner. When a person is disabled. When a person is to bend is to move something. Bend. Biology Interfere. A roof is the outside. To disturb someone. Disturb. To disturb someone. Reputation is reputation. A flag is a flag. A journal is a type of journal. If something is green. If a substance is substance. A substance is a liquid is a substance. A liquid is a substance. A tomb is a grain. Tomb. Delight is a feeling of delight. To ignore something. Ignore. A journal is a kind of journal. A journal is the flu is a kind of flu. To marvel at something. Marvel. To marvel at something. To govern is to govern. To surround something. Surround. A nutrient is something. A nu a nu a nutrient is something.
Bánh này. Đi. Lịch sử.
Surround something is to close in on it. Surround. A nutrient is something that a living thing needs. Nutrient. A nutrient is something. A mood is the way someone is moved. Mood. A trial is the way a court discovers if a person is trial. To inherit is to get something from someone. Inherit. To inherit. If something is considerable,
Thì tháng mẹ trai
to
nha.
overcome a problem is to succeed. To overcome a problem is to succeed. Overcome. To suspect something is to believe. Suspect. To enable a person is to make. Enable. A forecast is an idea about forecast. To recall something is to remember. Recall. To land means to come to the ground, usually from a ship.
something that a living thing needs. Nutrient. A nutrient is something. A shortage is a lack of something. Shortage. A shortage is a. The peak is the very top of the mountain. Peak. To regret something is to wish that it didn't happen. Regret. To regret something. The end of something is the point in this part is the end of something. To counsel someone is to counsel. To counsel someone is to. A group is a group of workers. Group. A soul is a person's spirit. Soul. A soul is a person's spirit.
Some people believe that the soul
To resist something is to fight against it. Resist. A bride is a woman who is getting married. Bride. Physics is a science that deals with energy and matter. Physics. When something is sufficient. Sufficient. When something is to devote time to something. Devote. To devote time to something. To inspect is to look at something. Inspect. Potential means capable. Potential. Potential means capable. To consult someone means to ask. Consult. Fiction is a story that is not true. Fiction. If something is solid. Solid. If something. Surgery is medical treatment. Surgery. Surgery is medical treatment. A beam is a plant. Beam. To estimate something. Estimate. If something is tough. Tough. If something is tough. When something is sufficient. When something is sufficient. Excitement means to feel. To bend is to move something so it is.
Cầm tiếng Đông
Bend. To bend. If something is brief, it only
Sự
lasts for a
phán
short
tắc
time.
biết là nhớ tắt bắn lộn
Brief. If something is to chew is to move
chiều
your
là
mouth. Chew. A flag is a
phát
piece of colored cloth.
là
Flag. To regret something is to wish that it didn't happen.
chết
Regret.
chết
To
nó
regret
tới
something is to. A journal is a type of magazine.
channel là tạp chí chuyên đề channel tạp chí
Journal. A journal is. To marvel at something is to feel surprise. Marvel. To marvel at. A trial is the way a court discovers if a person is guilty or innocent.
việc xử án
Trial. A trial. A liquid is a substance that is neither solid nor
ở
gas.
dưới
Liquid. A liquid. To recall something is to remember. Recall. To
nhớ lại
recall something is to remember. To govern is to
nó
control the
gọi là
public
hóng trị ca
business.
truyền
Govern. To
overcome a problem is to successfully
overcome
overcome. To a nutrient is something that a living thing needs to become alive. Nutrient. A
chất
nutrient
dưỡng
is something that a living thing
nutrient
needs to keep it alive.
Vegetables are full of important
nutrient chất dưỡng nutrient
Shortage is a lack
shortage
of
là cái gì đó thiếu gì đó sự thiếu sót
A group is a group of workers.
là ban nhóm mọi việc tốn kém
Potential means capable of being, but
cái gì ta potential
potential. Potential means if something is tough, it is
cho có
tough. A soul is a person.
số
Soul. Surgery is medical treatment.
số rồi sao
Surgery.
trừ
Surgery is medical. When something is sufficient, you have enough.
sự xuyên
Sufficient. When
sao
something is
xuyên
sufficient,
sufficient sự
After eating a sufficient amount of
sai phú sự
a stock is a sort
stock
of
là dự trữ cổ phiếu
stock. If something is solid, it is
số là việc làm đặt đấy đặt khởi nhất
solid. When a person is disabled,
sẽ sự
disabled. When a person, if something is fantastic,
fantastic fantastic là cái gì là tốt á siêu tốt là gì
fantastic. A wound is an
nhưng mà
injury.
bị thương
Wound.
thương
To marvel at something.
ở ngoài là ngạc nhiên
Marvel. A victim is a person
thích
that
chiêu là nạn
victim. To struggle is to fight against someone.
struggle đấu tranh chống lại
Struggle. If something is tough,
cho
tough. Surgery is medical treatment.
surgery
Surgery. Surgery. When something is sufficient,
sufficient
sufficient. When something is a flavor is the taste of food.
flavor vị ngon mùi ngon mùi vị
Flavor. A flavor. A tube is a pipe through which water is warm air passes. Tube. A tube is a pipe.
ống xăng
the
Tiêu.
body
tiêu 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 ống xăng tiêu
Blame someone for
đây là
something.
cách nói
Blame. If someone ought to do something.
tiếp tục
Ought. If someone ought to cheat is to be dishonest.
chiếc là dân lộn
Cheat. To admit something means to say
nhất là chấp nhận nhận người nhận thú nhận
admit. To donate.
tôi nói là quy ghét tại
Donate. A boss is a
boss
person in
là ông
charge.
chủ
Boss. To sink into something.
siêu nhiệt chìm
Sink. To sink into something is to slowly fall in. Surgery is medical treatment.
surgery vết thương bằng đất surgery là ca phẫu thuật
Surgery.
ca
When something is sufficient, you have enough of it.
sufficient
Sufficient. When
sufficient
something is sufficient, you have a bin is a container that holds things. Bin. A bin is a container. A favor is something you do for someone. Favor. A favor is something you do for someone. A citizen is someone who lives in
citizen là công dân
Citizen. A citizen is someone. If something is southern, it is in the direction of south.
xuất thành là phía bắc cái này
plenty of something means to have more.
Lên đây là sự kiện, sự phong phú, sự gà,
Plenty. When
gà,
people or things are enormous,
thêm có thêm nó là sự khổng lồ, khổng lồ phát
when a bush is a plant with many thin branches.
cái bụi, cái cây,
Bush. A bin is a container for holding things.
chim,
Bin. A bin. A cabin is a small house.
cabin là nhà gỗ nhỏ,
Cabin. A cabin is a small house. When something is awful, it is very bad.
phồn tại xấu xa tại đây,
Awful. You use nevertheless.
nó rồi lên tuy nhiên,
Nevertheless. You an angle is the direction of
rồi là điểm, khía cạnh,
angle. To anger someone.
rồi là tức giận,
Anger. To cash is money in the form of
cash là tiền,
cash. If something is pure, it
thì
is natural
là
and beautiful.
thơm, trong sạch,
Pure. To abuse someone or something means to
Abuse.
abuse. If people or things are
độc đáo,
you,
như độc,
if
như
people,
độc,
a criminal is a person who
criminal, tội phạm,
criminal. If you go overseas,
overseas là ở ngoài dưới, ở nước ngoài
overseas. A boot is a heavy shoe.
là dẻo,
Boot. To die means
vậy,
to die means to be finished.
này, cơm trưa tấu,
Die.
này,
To die means a dozen is a group of 12 things.
đa dần,
Dozen.
đôi
A dozen is a group of 12 things. When something is rough, it is not.
rất là bề mặt sần sùi, xù xì, rồi về rất xù xì rồi,
To spin is to turn around.
xì là xoay,
Spin. When something is factual.
actual, sự
Factual. An
Only
elder is a
actual.
person who is older than the people around.
vậy,
An elder is a person who is older. Elder. An elder
nhiều
is a
tuổi
person
hơn,
who is older. A fever is a hot flu.
phi, đó là sốt,
Fever. If you do something out of spite, what is it?
spy là cái gì hung hãn, sự hậu oán,
Spite. A fee is an amount of money.
thì tiền hậu phải
If something is facial, it is related to it.
facial chứ,
Facial. If
facial,
something is facial, it is related. A dozen is a group of 12 things. Dozen. A dozen is a group of 12 things.
Mom brought home a dozen donuts for her.
Resort
là một tá,
to something is to
resort
depend
là
on.
sự cùng sức, dùng đến cậu và
Resort. To
cậu
resort. To insist means to be firm in telling people what to do.
xếp là nhấn mạnh,
Insist.
hai,
To insist. A guy is an informal way to call it.
hai, một đàn ông, chè,
Guy.
chè,
A guy. To command someone is to tell them
comment
to
là
do
ra
something.
lệnh,
Command. To command. A fence is a structure around a house. Fence. A fence is. Authority is the power that someone has.
hai, thì nguồn lực,
Authority.
hai,
Authority. If something is facial,
phải
it is related to a person's face. Facial. If something is facial, proof is a fact that shows something is real.
phốt, bằng chứng,
Proof. Proof is a fact that shows something is real.
They used his fingerprint.
A tube is a pipe through which water or air passes.
Oh.
2. A tube is to overcome a problem is to successfully overcome. A liquid is a substance that is neither solid
Liquid
nor
là chất.
liquid. A secretary is a person who works in an office.
Secretary là ký.
Secretary. A secretary. Surgery is medical treatment when the doctor
Surgery.
comes to the body.
Surgery. Cao
Surgery. Surgery. A nutrient is something that a living
nutrient.
nutrient. A fence is a structure around a
Fence.
house. Fence. If something is brief, it only lasts for a few minutes.
Ngắn gọn.
Brief. To inspire means to make a person want to do something.
Spy truyền cảm hứng.
Inspire. To inspire means to make a person. If something is facial, it is related to a person's face.
Cho
Facial. To regret something is to wish that it didn't happen. Regret. To admire someone is to like them for what they do.
không.
Admire. When people or things
Thì
are
đây là ấy.
tiny. When soil is the top layer of land.
Rồi.
Soil. When something is mere, it is small or nothing. Mere. When
Chỉ
something
là
is
xét
mere,
xét.
a trial is the way a court
Cho
is
là sự xử xét. Xét xử án.
trial. A trial. Surgery is medical treatment when the doctor comes to the body.
Surgery. Surgery.
Surgery. To recall something is to remember.
Recall.
Recall. Potential means capable of being, but not yet.
Potential. Cái gì ta? Potential. Potential.
Potential. A bin is a container.
Là cái
Bin. If something is solid, it is made of
solid.
material.
Là đạt rắn chắc.
Solid. A shortage is
Cái lộn ấy.
a shortage is a lack of something.
Shortage. Sự thiếu. Số lượng thiếu.
Shortage. A shortage. To marvel at something is
Họ vào là kinh ngạc.
marvel. A stock is a stored
Stop
amount
là
of something.
trữ.
Stock. When someone or something is
Significant. Significant nó giống như chữ người ta gì của anh trời. Cái chữ gì quan trọng á.
significant. A soul is
Sợ. Má cái gì vậy?
a soul is a person's spirit.
Tâm hồn.
Soul. A soul. Cash is money in the form
Là
of
tiền.
cash. To struggle is to fight against someone.
Struggle là đối xử rồi. Đấu tranh chống lại là
Struggle.
đối
To
xử chống lại.
supplement something is to add something else.
Sức. Lên mình.
Supplement. To supplement something is to. Disorder is a lack of order. Or complete mess.
Bị.
Disorder is a lack of order. Disorder. Disorder is a lack of order. A wound is an injury to the
Mình là
body.
vết.
Wound. If something is tough,
Chắc
it is
khó.
tough. If something is neat, it is very clean or wonderful. If something is neat, it is very clean or wonderful. Neat. If
Gọn
something
gàng.
is neat, it is very clean. A tale is a story.
Là truyền chuyện lúc. Truyền chuyện.
Tale. To compose something is to perform.
Sáng tác.
Compose. To compose something is to make it perform.
Tanya composed her report using the information.
A favor is something you
Phải gọi là vinh thực.
favor.
flavor là ngon, vị ngon của nó.
Flavor. A mission is an important job.
Action nhiệm vụ
Mission. To have plenty of something is to have more.
đây là từ cái sự ngoại giao. Sự ngoại giao sự công phu
To admit something means to
đặc
say
biệt
that.
là vừa nãy
Admit. An occasion is a time when something important happens.
caution là cơ hội
If someone has a talent.
cho nên người ta nói
Talent. When someone has anxiety. They have a lot.
lai tùy là lo lắng đó là âu không sự lo
Anxiety. If someone ought to do something.
lắng có phải
Ought. When something is sufficient, you have enough of it.
so khi sự sufficient
Sufficient.
cái
To
sự
sink
ngộ
into
xin
something. Sink. A bowl is a deep
âu
round.
là cái tô
Bowl. If something is apparent, it is easy to sink.
thế gần là bộc lộ ở ngoài cái về
Apparent. To proceed is to go in a certain direction.
đi đến
Proceed. To proceed is to go in a certain. A penalty is a punishment.
penalty nó
A
là quá
penalty
gà
is a
chứ
punishment.
em
I had to pay a
mình
$100
phạt tiền phạt
A cabin is a small house.
cabin là cái nhà gỗ nhỏ
Cabin. A bush is a
bush
plant
bụi
with
rậm
many bush.
chủ need là độc đáo
Unique.
áo
If something is facial,
casual là cái
related to a person. Facial. A criminal is a person who does something against the law.
criminal
Criminal. You use nevertheless.
nevertheless tuy nhiên thế mà
Nevertheless. If something is pure,
thì trong sạch trong trắng
pure. When something is awful,
full sao full là tồi tệ xấu xa
awful. To abuse someone or
abuse
something
là ngăn
means
hại
to
chửi rủa
abuse. To afford something means you have enough money.
hoặc là có khả năng đủ sức để làm cái gì đó
Afford. An elder is a person who is
theo
older.
đơn người lớn
Elder. To govern is to control the public business.
rất là thống trị cai trị
Govern. When something is factual.
factual tế của học
Factual. If you go overseas.
overseas là hải ngoại overseas là overseas hải ngoại you know
Overseas. A fee is an amount
phi
of
là
money.
cái chi phí tiền cái phí
A group is a group of workers.
là đội nhóm
To defend someone or something.
defend là tự bảo vệ
Defend. A shelf is a place on a
sẽ là
wall.
ngăn kéo cái gì ạ ngăn tủ giá ngăn tủ
Shelf. A shelf is a dozen is a group of 12 men.
đôi lần là một đống
Dozen. To dine means
Dine
to
là
eat dinner.
ăn cơm trưa
Dine. To resort to something
điều sót là sự cần chúng ta dùng đến khởi đến và vào
Resort. When someone is rude, they are mean.
luôn khiết nhã
Rude. If you do something out of spite.
và hay là sự cần sự hưởng
Spite. A guy is an informal way to call a man.
gà anh chị em
Guy. To depart is to leave
sự
somewhere.
hót là khởi hành ra đi
Depart. A uniform is a piece of clothing.
uniform là cái đồng phục đó
Frustrate is to prevent someone from
Frustrate. Thất bại, dẫn đến thất bại. Đó là họ
frustrate. To settle a problem means to end by violence.
settle.
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 To insist means to be
Thì
firm
xếp
in
là
telling
các
people
bạn
what to do. Insist. A dozen is a group of 12 things.
là
Dozen. A fever is a high blood
tiếng Việt là bị sốt.
fever. To oppose something means to dislike it or act against it.
Trong lại trong đó
Thoughts. Proof is a fact that shows something is real.
bằng chứng.
Proof. A palace is a very large building. Palace. A palace is a very large. When someone has a point.
Fortune. Fortune là may mắn, còn fortune là sự may mắn.
A secretary is a person who works alone. Secretary. A secretary. A liquid is a substance that is neither solid
Liquid
nor
là
liquid. A vehicle is a thing that moves
Vehicle.
people or things. To settle a problem means to end it by violence. Settle. A dozen is a group of 12.
ta sẽ
Dozen. An occasion is a time when something is important.
function là cơ hội.
Occasion. A fence is a structure around fence. Authority is the power that
Authority là quyền lực, quyền hết.
Authority. A tube is a pipe through which water
Chưa
flows.
là cái
Two. To inspire means to make a person want to do something.
inspire.
Inspire. Soil is the top layer of
Soil. Đất.
soil. A trial is the way a court is
Trial
done.
là việc xét xử, sự xử án.
Trial. To overcome a problem is to
Overcome là việc
overcome. When something is mere, it is small or
như
large.
như là chuẩn bị á. Soát.
Mere.
Như
To
chuẩn
declare is to say something.
declare là bày tỏ. Bày tỏ.
Declare. To stare at something is to look at it for a long time.
Stare là mình
Stare. To admire someone is to like them.
ai là những mộ.
Admire. A nutrient is something that a
Muốn chuyên là chất.
nutrient. To marvel at something is
Marvel
to
là
feel surprise.
kinh ngạc. Nhưng
Marvel. A shortage is a lack of
sót
something.
đẹp là thiếu sự thiếu.
Shortage. A shortage. An aim is a goal someone wants.
Em là cái mục tiêu á, chỉ định.
Aim. To regret something is to wish that it is
Vé
not.
thì không.
Regret. If something is facial,
Facial là mặt.
facial. Surgery is medical treatment.
Surgery
Surgery. A wallet is a thing.
là cái ví.
Wallet. An explosion is a violent.
Explosion.
Explosion. An explosion is a
Sự
violent.
nói tiếng là
If something is solid,
solid. Trắng. Đặt bánh chất bánh chất.
solid. A bin is a
Như
container.
là
Bin. Cash is money in the form
cash là tiền.
of cash. To intend to do something.
Xem là cái ý định.
Intend. A temple is a building that is
Temple là cái đền thờ, cái miếu.
temple. The chest is the front
Chest là
part.
cái ngực nè, cái gương.
Check. To yell is to say something very loud.
Nhiều.
Yell. To yell is a committee
Đến
is
cái
a
lao.
group of people who meet together.
Commit là ủy ban hả? Ủy ban.
A committee. If something is tough,
Chắc chắn khó.
tough. If a disadvantage is a situation where someone
Disadvantage là bất lợi.
disadvantage. To
Rồi sáng tác.
Compose. Disorder is a lack of order.
Disorder.
Disorder.
Sự bừa
Disorder
bộn.
is a lack of order.
Sự mất trật tự.
The teacher's desk at
To struggle is to fight against someone.
Struggle là chống lại. Nói.
Struggle. To supplement something is to add something.
Là mình là cung cấp.
Supplement. A carriage is a vehicle pulled by a motor. To accuse someone of something is to blame them for doing it. Accuse. To accuse someone of something is to blame them. If something is neat,
Biết là ngon lắm.
neat. A wound is an injury to the body. To admit something means to
Biết
say
là
that
giàu.
it's true. Admit. When someone has anxiety, they have a lot.
Giải thì sự lo âu, sự lo lắng.
Anxiety. A tale is a story.
Đây là chuyện.
Tale. Grain is food crops, such as wheat, corn, rice. Grain. To emphasize is to give importance or attention to something.
Emphasize. Nhấn mạnh là nổi bật. Nãy có cái gì cũng nhấn mạnh. Exit. Exit giống như nhấn mạnh.
Emphasize. To, when something is sufficient, you have a number.
Sufficient.
Sufficient. When something is narrow.
Narrow là chậm.
Narrow. To adjust something means to change it to its status. Adjust. To interrupt is to break the
Interrupt là cái sự gây rối.
Interrupt. To spill is to have something spoiled. Spill. To a chamber is an old word. Chamber. To amuse someone.
Làm vui lòng.
Amuse. To rely on something or someone.
Rely là dựa vào.
Rely. If something is apparent, it is easy to say.
Là thấy rõ bên ngoài. Thấy rõ bên ngoài.
Apparent. A profession is a person's talent.
Tên là nghề nghiệp. Một cái sinh đầu gì nghiệp.
Fashion.
Đó là cái bán.
To proceed is to go in a
Sự
certain
là
direction.
có tiếng đến để làm thành một cái gì á. Đi đến làm cái hành động.
Proceed. If something is breaking,
Biết là nó gọi
break. A vehicle is a thing.
là cô là xe cộ.
Vehicle. To settle a problem means to
Xe cao là giải quyết.
settle. A penalty is a punishment.
Thì là
Even
nó
when
phải
someone breaks the law. Penalty. To shine is to make a bright light.
chiếu sáng, tỏa sáng.
Shine. To shine. Coral is the hard, colorful material.
Coral.
Coral. Coral. A disaster is a really
Thì
bad
sẽ tao là tai hại.
disaster. A disaster. When someone is polite.
Rồi lại. Sự
Polite. A signal is a sound or
là tín hiệu.
signal. To elevate something is to put it at a higher level.
Là tôi
Elevate. To elevate. Cotton is a cloth made from fibers.
không
Cotton. To bend is to
có
rip.
thể
Bend. If something is classic.
classic là
Classic. To commute is to travel a long distance.
nêu là nó đông đúc là điều
Commute. To an elder is a
thay
person.
đổi là
Elder. A cabin is a small
là
house.
cái nhà nhỏ, một cái nhà gỗ nhỏ,
Cabin. A criminal is a person who does
hơi
something
ngon
against the
nò.
law. Criminal. To resort to something
Resort
is to
là
depend on it.
nhà vào cầu
Resort. Coral is the hard, colorful material. Coral. To crash means to hit and break something. Crash.
Người
To
từ
crash. To abort something means you have enough
phó là cái khả năng làm gì
of
đó.
potential means
Và
capable
central
of
là
being, but
cái vấn đề tiềm tàng.
potential. To die means to
Là
be dead. Done. A shelf is a place on the
Số
wall.
là giá sách, danh sách, giá sách hàng đấu.
Shelf. To depart is to
Từ
leave
đó là khởi
someplace.
hành.
Depart. Height is how tall.
Hai là chiều cao.
Height. A favor is something you
Tiếp theo
can
là
work. Favor. When something happens rapidly.
rapidly là nhanh.
Rapidly. If something is severe, it is now
Severe. Về
severe. To yell is to say something
nghe rõ.
good. Yell. A deck is a wooden floor. Deck. A uniform is a piece of clothing.
Uniform.
Uniform. If something is formal, it is
Formal là
done
cái
formal. A flavor is the taste of
flavor là cái vị ăn.
flavor. Thus means as a result. Thus. To frustrate is to prevent someone from
Frustrate là nó dẫn đến thất bại, làm hỏng.
frustrate. To sink into something. Sink. When someone is rude.
Như là
Rude. A palace is a very large building.
Palace là cái lâu đài. Cái
Palace. A fever is a hot
fever là sốt, ảnh
fever. To insist means to be firm in telling people what. Insist. Proof is a fact that
là
you prove. If someone ought to do
ốc là
something, ought. To have plenty of something.
plenty là sự phong phú nè, sự dồi dào.
Plenty. To oppose something means to
Rồi
dislike.
trong
Oppose. A liquid is a
như là
substance
chất
that liquid. A deck is a wooden floor.
là bông tàu.
Deck. If something is prime, it is
Fry là cái hệ gì được
prime. A tube is a pipe.
như là
Tube. A fence is a structure.
rào,
Fence. A dozen is a
Dozen
group of
là-
small things.
tán,
Dozen. To engage in something means to do it.
hiền, rồi
Engage. To adjust something means to change
just
it
be
to adjust. To inspire means to make a person work.
inspire là thuyết phục. Phải sự một truyền cảm hứng.
Inspire. To stare at something is to look
Chặt
stare. An occasion is a time
cái
when
sân
something
là cơ hội.
occasion. When a person is anxious, they work in something.
Serious là Âu.
Anxious. A landscape is how an area.
Landscape là
Landscape. When someone has good fortune,
và trên là sự
fortune. When to amuse someone means to do
nêu là
something.
làm hài hước làm cười.
Amuse. To abuse someone or
Là
something.
chửi rủa.
When something is awful,
Ông Phương là xấu xa tồi tệ.
labor is the act of doing or
Gọi
making
là
something. Labor. When something is firm, it is soft.
firm là vững chắc.
Firm. When if something is pure,
Kiểu là trong trắng trong sạch.
pure. A wallet is a
Trong
thing.
là
When something is mere, it is
như
small.
có cái gì chỉ là sự
Mere. To govern is to control the
Govern.
public business.
là cải trị thống trị.
Govern. To inspire means to make a
Inspire là truyền cảm hứng.
inspire. To admire someone is
Hai
to
là
like them.
khâm phục ngưỡng mộ.
Admire. You use nevertheless.
Nevertheless tự nhiên. Tự thế hòa.
Nevertheless. A fee is an amount
Bây giờ
of money.
tiền cọc lệ phí. Tiền
Fee. To regret something is to
quát
wish
là
that.
hối tiếc.
If you go overseas,
Và si là ở ngoài.
overseas. If something is painful,
Ratio là cái này.
when people are brave,
Very, very là linh cảm.
brave. A portion of something is a part.
Portion là sự chia.
Portion. When something is firm,
Rồi
it is
mình không
called
chết.
firm. Do you marvel at something?
Rồi